There's a difference between someone coming into my office and who's suicidal because...
The whole concept of a man being suicidal is psychiatric euphemism. If a man wants to kill himself, how do you know it? Does he tell you? In what context does he tell you?
Their mind is not functioning correctly. I think the brain and the mind, if you even consider the mind a thing, we haven't figured out how to replace the brain yet, and we haven't figured out how to replace the mind. There's even debate on whether the mind exists.
Now, the mind is historically the psychological replacement for the soul. When people stop believing in a soul, which is somewhere in you, and then it goes to heaven when you die, or to hell. Well, most modern people don't believe in that, but they believe that there is a mind. Well, there is no mind. There are only persons.
This is mental illness.
What I mean by the myth of mental illness is that the kidneys can be sick, the liver can be sick, the brain can be sick. And sickness in the modern scientific sense adheres to the notion that there's something biologically amiss with a part of the body or the body, various organs. Now, since the mind is not an organ, since the mind is at best an abstract noun, it cannot be sick. So that mental illness must mean something quite different than what it seems to mean, namely that it's an illness like any other illness, in the phrase of American psychiatry. That is their slogan. Mental illness is like any other illness. Well, the one thing we know about it is that it is not like any other illness. In fact, it's not an illness at all, in my view.
It is a pathology.
Psychiatry first names a disorder before any pathological roots have been discovered in the body.
Their thoughts are warped. We don't have any proof of the existence of thought. I don't know that the average person is able to assess for capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So we're professionally trained in assessing someone's capacity to make decisions, and when someone's thinking is impaired and when someone's thinking is not impaired. I don't know that the average person knows how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So we just can't measure thoughts, right? So I can't detect thoughts. I can't verify for you that thoughts exist. Their thoughts are warped, but we have no proof. It was sufficient evidence, fine, for the faith of it, but we have no proof that thoughts actually exist.
I mean, people do have thoughts. My only contention is we can't be sure what they are.
The problem is that we don't critically think about ourselves.
Yeah.